Season greetings from Biafra Republic Government in Exile Headquarters in Baltimore, USA. From the office of the Acting Prime Minister, myself, Honorable Ogechukwu Nkerre, fellow citizens of Biafra and countrymen, lovers of freedom, I bring you a warm greeting of love, joy, peace, and happiness. This has served as the main reason for the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Son of God, to humanity. But today, Islamic jihadist terrorists has come with a different mandate to eliminate everyone that doesn't incline to their belief of Sharia and jihad. Be security conscious, because the Islamic jihadist terrorists are everywhere in Nigeria. But in Biafra land, one of our babies, children, women, and men are in your hand to secure as Biafrans by doing what is right and funding your freedom. Without you, all our heroes, we would have too many presents of bombing by the Islamic jihadists. Our children would have been kidnapped, like over 300 babies were kidnapped in Niger State of Nigeria. We must make liberation of Biafra land our top priority. We must weed out all Islamic jihadist terrorists like America is doing today, so that our babies can be safe in their schools in Biafra land. We cannot run to abandon our ancestral land to the foreign Islamic jihadist terrorists. Biafra must be fully restored with all our hands on deck, and let's make it a collective effort. And to those accountability groups of a man that worked so hard in the entire 25 to destroy our finances for the Biafran because of their selfish interest, blocking the website, discouraging and deceiving Biafrans. You've been defeated, and the Biafra Republic government in Exile will continue to win in all front line. Brigade hereby reminds all of you and a new folks that 2026 will be a bigger year of holding all of you accountable for damages done to Biafran people. Greetings of the season and happy holiday to all of you. Remember why our Lord Jesus Christ came down to save us. I call him the #1 freedom fighter. He came down here on earth to fight for our freedom, to salvation, so as to celebrate and remember the reason why we call our Lord Jesus Christ the greatest freedom fighter. He came down here on earth to save us, to give us salvation. The same thing with Biafra people, the pioneers of Biafran cause, they emulate the example of us. We are all freedom fighters. We are fighting to free the Biafran people and to also be part of this global community and to counter, fight terrorism with the leader of the free world, currently United States of America, and other allies that love freedom and countries that love live and let live. Let us all celebrate wisely and also remember the reason why we are celebrating the greatest freedom for our Lord Jesus Christ. We are all freedom fighters. We emulate him. We are fighting for the freedom of Biafran people. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless United States of Biafra. God bless United States of America. God bless the entire humanity, and let peace reign. Let freedom prevail. Thank you. Ndewo.
A minute silence to the fallen heroes of Biafra, and the time starts now. We mourn our heroes past, we celebrate them, and our heroes living as we continue to fight on to see that Biafra is fully restored. Ise, ise, ise. Greetings to all Biafrans, and I bring you warm greetings. Happy New Year to all of you as we embark on another turbulent and brutal year. A year of success, a year of fulfillment, and a year of breakthrough. A year that there will be not too much jokes, a year that you hit the nail on the head, you break the camel's back. A year of no lelele, no yeah. A year of miracles. We've made impact in 2025, and in 2026, it's going to be marvelous. I salute all Biafrans. I salute our heroes that have lived before us. You can see them beside me. This is General Philip Effiong. This is General Ogechukwu. These are the men that understood what survival means, and they stood their ground above all odds to see that they don't cut the heads of their babies, women and children in front of them with. They rather die to the last man standing before you can now cut the heads of their babies, women and children. That is why Biafra was declared. Biafra was declared because we needed to fight for our survival. Because exactly what is happening today in Nigeria is happening. Today, we have used a different strategy to curtail the menace and to also follow up what would have happened in Nigeria, a repetition of 60 to 1967 to 1970s. How many of you remember how the war started and what preempted the war? There was jihad, there was Sharia, staring everybody to the face. And then Azikiwe had nothing to do than to run away to the Caribbean and to the United Kingdom to be doing that time. That was when he went for recreation. He went for his picnic time to go and have fun. While he knew that the time bomb was ticking, tick, 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 for Nigeria to explode. Babies, women, and children were slaughtered in the far north, middle belt, Yoruba land. The same thing that is happening today. Before the necessity of the coup had to come. You understand how or what brought about the coup? Why there was need for the coup? And then after the coup, at the end of the day, they turned on to the Biafran people in the whole eastern region. And the Yoruba people that we go and bring from that region to fight for that on the back, and they to align with the Fulani. We are not making that mistake again. The politicians of our own extract, they can dine and wine with the Fulani terrorists. It is their own cup of tea. It is not of tea of the Biafran people. It is their own personal cup of tea because they speak for themselves. They don't speak for the Biafran people. So we salute these our leaders, and we salute our leaders in prison, Mazin Namdekano, Simon Ekpa, and our heroes that are in the bushes fighting to defend. The reason why we don't have thousands of Biafrans kidnapped and their heads cut off and slaughtered is because of the existence of ESN that was unveiled on December 20, which metamorphosed into BDF in 2023, who continues to breathe and live to this very day. That's why our lands are safe. That's the reason why our own babies are not slaughtered. That's the only reason why you still have Biafran babies, women, and children safe. So we salute the BDF. We salute the BDF for their existence, because without them, we wouldn't have a safe home in Biafra land today, and we appreciate all their sacrifices. We appreciate your own sacrifices as well, that is living, that is contributing immensely to see that the sustenance of the Biafran cause continues. The entire BRGIA, the entire BDF, the entire de facto government in the homeland, and all Biafrans that are putting all their hard earnings to make sure that we continue what we are doing. I salute all of you, and may the God of Biafra give you more, forever and ever, and replenish your pocket. Salute our APM, the man of the moment, in to make sure shame does not come to the Biafran babies, women, and children. We have seen our rich men and women coming from Abuja, coming from Lagos, coming from Kaduna, Kano, and the entire north and the entire east. Some of them come from abroad. They come to Biafra land to come and enjoy the Christmas and the New Year. And Biafra land, they were making videos. I've seen several videos. They make video. They say this is a billionaire that came. The East is safe. The East is safe. The East is the safest place. Come down to Igbo land. The East is safe. That when they tell you the East is not safe, that is a lie. That Abuja is not even safe now. That Lagos is not safe, but that the East is safe. You don't know what made the East to be safe. You don't know that it is because of the existence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that is in prison. Mazi Simon Ekpa that is in, Mazi Ogechukwu Nkerre that is here, and BDF and Republic government in exile, and the entire Biafran people who have been putting their hard-earned money to make sure Biafra land is safe. You rich idiots and criminals, you rich fools that only consider your pot belly and what will enrich you. You don't care about what has been happening in Biafra land. If BRGI was not here, if BDF were not there, if Mazi Ogechukwu Nkerre was not there, if Mazi Simon Ekpa was not there, if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was not there, if Biafrans that are contributing their hard-earned money were not there to make Biafra land a safe place, all of you will not come to see it as a safe place now that you're running to Biafra land to come and have Soko and do New Year and do Christmas, and you have a safe heaven and you're enjoying it. But we ask you, have you contributed a dime to support the Biafran cause? Were you not all enjoying yourself and pointing fingers at Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu when they said they are the one causing insecurity in Biafra land and in Nigeria? That time you projected your business first. You projected your personal interest first. You shied away from the responsibilities. Some of you wrote later and came together to sign that they should imprison Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They should pronounce death sentence. That a price tag on Mazi Simon Ekpa's head. They should put a price tag on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's head. They put a price tag on the Biafra Defense Forces head. What have you people not done? You take the photo of General Gentle and General Butuzo and all the generals that are sacrificing their lives to expunge terrorists from Biafra land. You put their photos all over the place. The price tag that if you should catch them and bring for you, you pay them. If you had killed David, if you had killed Joshua, if you had eliminated Elijah, if you had eliminated Samson, who would have made Biafra land safe for all of you to come down today and enjoy? Because today I see many videos. I see Obi Kubana. I see many of you, you come to Biafra land, you are doing videos and photos, you are showing your mansions, you're dancing along this place, telling people to see how much money you're making and how your house is fine and your mansion and how Biafra land is safe. But you don't consider and mind those that made the land safe for you to come to be. And when I criticize some of you, some idiots say, oh, I hate Obi Kubana, it means you are a fool. I don't hate any of our own. I cherish them and I pray for them every day. But when I see that you display the card of the enemies to come and eliminate your babies, women, and children, why should I be protecting you instead of protecting the baby? Don't you see what every northerner is doing to, whether the hardened one that has come out to identify with the terrorists or not? Every northerner that buys the idea of jihad, they are standing solidly behind the Fulani terrorists and the conquest agenda. None of them cares to come and showcase how much riches and glory they have, or how much mansion. They control Nigeria. They control the economy of Nigeria. The economy of Nigeria is in their pocket. Is it you now that they give small environment to make small money that should be making noise over them? Who decides who becomes the of Nigeria? Is it you? Who decides whether that your mansion will be erupted from where it is and given the land to Fulani terrorists? Is it you? Who signed the paper for your land allocation? Is it you? It is the Fulani terrorists that are in power. But you don't see them showcase. All the money that they use to sponsor jihad, the Sharia, the terrorists that are doing what they are doing today, they know how they gather the money amongst themselves, and they cannot bring any of their own to come and show you. Even America said they should bring the sponsors of the terrorists. They refused to bring it. Yeah, now you come to Biafra land, you enjoy, you show yourself, you jubilate everywhere, fine and good. 2026 is a different year. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been sentenced to death and life imprisonment. And all I can see from is to come to Biafra land. Some of you start dancing. You say, this is the dance of Biafra. Or this is the dance, the best dance of Igbo. That is what people are making that is trending now. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in prison. Some of you is talking about massive protests to disrupt Nigeria while America is bombing the terrorists. None of you is talking about a strategy of what to do to disrupt Nigeria so that it will go into total chaos, so that you can get Biafra or to bring Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out. Your dancing culture, you dance, you show the beautiful culture of Biafra, yet you're not doing anything to stop the terrorists. And the terrorists are advancing, they are coming. To wait away that your culture and that your beauty. You're all dancing, displaying all the culture. This is when I see all of you doing party, showcasing your chieftaincy title, showcasing mansion. The man that suffered for all of you to see Biafra land a safe heaven now is in prison. And you have all shut your mouth away. None of you is even mentioning Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or talking about him. You are all so concerned about showing your mansions, your riches, and your glory, your businesses, how much you have made. You did not publicly before and even come to Biafra to start doing it. But now that they have imprisoned Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and pronounced him death sentence, it is now all of you are coming to Biafra to start dancing. Yes. Is that how you're going to dance to wait away the terrorists? Is that how you're going to dance to get Mazi Nnamdi Kanu out? You abandon and forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in your mouth. Now, all Jews of Kalu, Wike, Peter Obi, they have all seen and understood that after they have pronounced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu death sentence and life imprisonment, that they are not going to have a say in Biafra land. They have now pushed Peter Obi to now go and run to enter ADC party. The ADC party that is formed by the northern leaders. Now, because they see that Biafra is already here, and they bring Obi again, just like UK brought Obi to come and put in the system to disrupt and confuse. They have gone to bring Obi again, and they are pushing Obi to go and put in the ADC party, to go and carry the presidential candidate. Now, the question is it Obi that formed that party? No. The northern governors formed the party. That party is PDP party that they turned the name now to ADC. Now they have seen cage the brains and the minds of Biafrans again, so that they will forget Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, forget Biafra in prison. They have to carry Obi the same way they played obedience card that was given to them by UK. Peter Obi was in PDP before. 2 days to election of 2023, UK government called Peter Obi to 10 Downing Street. They told him, you have to go and play the card of Igbo presidency, so that it will disrupt all the Biafran people and twist their brain that they will now abandon Biafra and then go for Igbo presidency, which never come to be. The same card is what has been played again now. Now you people have seen. Northern governors have formed a party. They changed the name of PDP to now rebrand it ADC. Obi, the Labour Party, they have all the useless Southeast governors, those slaves who signed paper for the death penalty of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and the imprisonment. All of them, plus Obi, they have all come together now because they understand that they have to play this card. What they have to do is to now carry Obi to go and put in the ADC party, which no, Obi can never win anything. But they are doing it because of Biafra, to destroy Biafra, because all of you are foolish, honestly. Most of you that have existed since 1999, since 1970, when Ogechukwu was deceived to contest for Nigerian presidency 3 consecutive times. 3 consecutive times means 12 years. 12 years. What figure does Obi have that Ogechukwu did not have? What figure does Obi have? What record does Obi have that Ogechukwu did not have? They told Ogechukwu go and contest that it is going to enact and implement the 3R. Ogechukwu went, wasted 12 good years. Contest the first time, they say go back. He waited for another 4 years. They now tell him go back again and contest. Second time, how many years is gone? 8 years is gone. They now say, oh, you have to contest again. Igbo presidents, it is for Biafra, to give Biafra a belonging. He now went again. How many years? 12 good years. Yes. And then they disgrace Ogechukwu. Ogechukwu now understood that they were using him, that they can never give Igbo man or Biafran man that place to go. Now, it is the same card that they use Ogechukwu to play that they have been using Peter Obi to play. And they are doing it because of Biafra. The worst has come to worse now, that Boko Haram terrorists are recruited back into the Nigerian army. While they pronounce Mazi Nnamdi Kanu death sentence and life imprisonment, who signed the document? Who ordered Nigeria to do it that nothing will happen? Igbo terrorist governors, Igbo terrorist senators. Igbo terrorist leaders. They are the ones that did it. All the governors you see from the eastern region, all the senators you see from the eastern region, all the ministers you see from anything that is representing Nigeria that is from the whole eastern region, they are the ones behind the pronouncement of death sentence to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and life imprisonment. Now they are brought to be again. They drag Obi now out of Labour Party, they now push him to now go and become the presidential candidate for the Northern Party that they just formed. Which all of you know that this is a set-up plan to use it to brainwash you, because all of you will now sway into this narrative that, oh, a Biafran man is going to rule Nigeria. But they have just pronounced a Biafran man death sentence and life imprisonment. Because of what? Because of Biafra. It's high time you start opening your eyes and start understanding the people that pronounce or sign the document for the imprisonment of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Start understanding it now before it becomes too late. Because they say, now one time, person they die. But if some of you want to die 2 times, oh, so be it. Because your own foolishness, nobody will be able to save your own foolishness. Okay, sorry to everyone. I'm trying to put on TikTok so that those that are listening or those that want to join us on TikTok can also know that we are here. Okay, I think we are coming out on TikTok now, and people can hear us on TikTok. All right. So, understand it very well that every card that is played now is about disrupting Biafra. Obi brought back again to the system is to disrupt Biafra. Obi brought back again to the system is the same card, the same playbook that was played during 2023 elections. So wake up to the reality. Except you are one of those that are digging the graves, your leaders that are in prison. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is in prison and was pronounced death sentence, life imprisonment, because of you and I. If you did not all give him the assurance and the go-ahead for Biafra, he wouldn't have wasted his life and his time and energy and resources for this. So understanding this will help you very well. Now, I was talking about what happened that brought about the coup in 1966. I said genocide. That same genocide is what we've seen today that happened. Massacre of babies, women, and children from the far north, middle belt, and the Yoruba land is what happened that brought about the genocide that you see today, that brought about the genocide in 60s, which the coup of January 15, 1960 had to happen. So it is a repetition, the same playbook and template of 66 that is about to happen. But Biafran people have outsmarted Nigeria this time, because that last time we paid the highest price at the end of the day. But in this time, we have done something different. That thing that we've done different is that Martin Amnicano anticipated what was coming and spread the message in time. And those that listen. And those that refuse to have listened, they turned deaf ears to it. They paid the ultimate price of being useless and stubborn. But as we speak to you now, what Martin Amnicano, God used him to do, has been able to curtail so much death of the Biafran people. Today, Biafran people are not thinking of how they will be slaughtered over millions. Today, Biafran people are not thinking of how they will be slaughtered over thousands. Because God already opened the eyes of Mazen Amnicano to educate us ahead. That genocide that later happened in 67 to 70s, in this very year, in this very time, in our own dispensation, we have overturned that narrative. Do you know how we have overturned that narrative? The genocide of 67 to 70s, the genocide that happened in 60s to 66, which came or brought about the coup, is that same genocide happening today. And the resultant effect that should have fallen on the Biafran people, the way it fell in 66 to 70s, the way it fell in 65, the way it fell in 64. That thing that should have happened the way it happened that time, in this our own time, we have quelled it in a different manner. That is where the power of lobbying, the power of political, diplomatic, and international engagement is very important. Some of you don't know the importance of BRGIE and the work they are doing in Washington, D.C. If BRGIE did not engage the U.S. lawmakers, educated them, and then keep them updated of what they should know about one Nigerian terrorist existence, this genocide would have escalated in a very high scale, and the target would have been the Biafran people. But our engagement with the U.S. lawmakers, the education of the U.S. lawmakers, have brought a miracle. A miracle that those same terrorists that played this same card in 1960 to 66 and continued to 67 to 70s, and they now started it in 1999 again, played from 2001 down to 2025. We have used a different strategy. We have used a different strategy to overturn the time, to overturn the event the way it should have happened to the Biafran people. How have we done it? The political, diplomatic, and international lobbying and engagement in Washington, D.C. have done the difference. It's lobbying and education of the U.S. government that they have now understood that there is a stem in Nigeria that has been growing from from 1804. That stem has been growing from 1804, and that is what gave birth to the jihad. That's what gave birth to the Sharia. And that same stem has also started emanating in America and destroying the American people. That same stem was about to consume Americans. 9/11 by that same stem of jihad. And even in 2025, they all did it out to slaughter the National Guards in Washington, D.C. So they told the American government that they are ready to slaughter them inside America. That education has brought America to the understanding that there is a common threat that is about to repeat itself like it happened before. And then they had to bring their tomahawk or tomahawk to come and bomb the terrorists in Nigeria. The work has been made easier. Changes that should have happened have been curtailed. The terrorist resistance have been reduced. And many of you can now dance on your going and coming in when you travel to Biafra and now say, oh, Biafra land is safe, the East is safe, Abuja is not safe, Nigeria is not safe. We did something to tell the menace. We educated the US government to understand that they need to come and drop a bomb on these terrorists in Nigeria. If not, a repetition of 1960s to 70s would have happened. A repetition of 1960 to 1966 would have happened. Do you now see that the template was out? There was a coup that was supposed to be carried out in Nigeria a few months ago. The same way the coup was carried out in 1966. Listen very well. The genocide started and was happening from 1940-something, 1950-something, down to 1966, which made the January 15 coup to be carried out to stop or to curtail the genocide and the jihad and the leaders that do not care, who only focus on the money extracted. That coup had to come. Now, in 2025, having seen that the same template of the jihad and the Sharia, killing people in northern Nigeria, the Yoruba land and the Middle Belt, where many now are living in IDP camps, where the terrorists take over their lands and the government do nothing about it. A coup was to happen. The officers that carried out the coup, because Nigerian government have already reintegrated Haram terrorists into their military formations, that coup could not succeed. I want you to understand what is happening. So since that coup could not succeed, there had to be a different strategy to eliminate these terrorists, because if not so, all of you in Nigeria will not be living now. Because it will take the terrorists the same way they have been dropping the bombs and killing even the Nigerian military personnel and killing even the indigenous persons in communities and kidnapping. It will only take them the bomb and explosive to come and drop one in your community, in one church, drop one in one village, drop one in one school, and then the thing will detonate and kill all of you. You will do nothing. After all, what have you done about it since 2001? Since 2001, what have you done about it? Nothing. So, to have curtailed the collateral damage and everybody that would have been in this mess, we had to use one big stone to kill thousands of birds. That is the Tomahawk bomb missile from America. The US government had to come and help you eliminate some of the terrorists. If not so, all of you will not be seeing the Nigeria that you're seeing now. So you owe America a very big thank you. You owe BRGIE a very big thank you for their work and education on the American government that has been able to open their eyes and create the awareness for them to see the need and understand the reality of the existence of these terrorists and what they came for and why they need to be eliminated so that all of you can be alive. Are you getting the point? So if we did not use this different strategy, you would have been running out of your lands today, because already your governors and ministers and senators, they have joined the Fulanis to disarm all of you with any weapon that you have in your disposition in your communities or in your houses. And so you wouldn't have had anything to use to defend yourself while the terrorists surround you and then take over your communities. Are you getting the point? So in this our own time, we have used diplomatic means, political and international, to drag the attention of the US government into the genocide in Nigeria, which has helped to bomb many of them and reduce their numbers and put them in disarray. That is why they cannot carry out the coordinated attack the way they used to. And the American government is still monitoring them now. They are just watching and waiting to see where they are well concentrated so that they will drop another bomb on them. Because if you don't eliminate the terrorists eliminate you. This is what we have done differently in our own time compared to what happened in 1960 to 1970s. There was no voice in Washington, D.C. There was no lobbies of BRGIA. There was no APM of BRGIA. There was no Nkerre. There was no Biafrans who could form the legation between the Biafran government or the people of the Whole Eastern region to the US government in the Congress, to have brought the issue to the attention for them to understand the dangers and what they should do in order to bring an end to this genocide. But you see, in this our own time, we have created that legation. We have established it and we have made it happen. That is why all of you can enjoy going to Biafra land now, and you say there is no in Biafra land, that Biafra land is safe. You are rejoicing and you are happy. You say Biafra land is okay, Biafra land is safe. People made it happen. While you were busy with your business, with your restaurant, with your shoe business, with whatever business that you're pushing or doing for your own good in Nigeria, you did not care about the existence of Mazin Amikano. You did not care about the existence of Mazin Monagba. You did not care about the existence of Mazin Nkerre. You did not care about the existence of the Biafra Defense Forces. You did not care about the existence of Biafrans that are contributing their money on a daily basis to fund the lobby and the legal team and the technical advisors in the BRGI in Washington. You did not do anything. You were just busy focused on your own personal life. But now, what we've done has become a blessing to everybody. And that is what freedom fighting is all about. But 2026, you have to come and join your hands to fund your own freedom, because nobody will do it all for you this time. If you don't come and join your hands and do it, there will be repercussion. Yes. Because Peter cannot be walking John alone to enjoy. While Peter is ripping himself off of every privilege and everything he's got to invest so much so that everybody will be fine. John and James will be there enjoying their own money and their own lives, while Peter is sacrificing everything he's got for you all to be okay. This is what BRGI has been doing. This is what the APM, this is what Mazi Monagba has been doing. This is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has been doing. This is what BDF has been doing. This is what all Biafrans that have been contributing their hard-earned money have been doing, while all of you continue to enjoy yourselves. 2026 is the year that you all come and support if you want Biafra. Forget about what they are doing and showing you, Peter Obi. If you are a fool, you will continue to be fool the first, the second, the third, and even the last time. So, if you are a fool, continue to be foolish. But I tell you that if you abandon Mazi Nnamdi Kanu again, after you have been made known that Obi was used by United Kingdom for the Nigerian designed, British designed country, designed Nigerian company for their own benefit. British government used Obi in 2023 to blindfold all of you so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can die in prison, so that Biafra can be destroyed. And then in 2025, 2026, 2027, they have used all the Igbo politicians to sign documents to imprison Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and to sign this sentence for him, so that all of you will be afraid, and then you will now say bye-bye to Biafra. You can enjoy Nigeria. See, the of punishment will befall all of you. Even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be pleading God for forgiveness for all of you, and that forgiveness will not come. I'm telling you. Because that man has sacrificed all in all. That man has lost his family, both the immediate family, the siblings, the parent, and everything is God. Just because of what? All of you that claims to originate from the old Eastern region, who claims that you are Biafrans. Mental psyche is so dull that even Fulani can think smart more than all of you. Fulani thinks smart more than all of you. How? Fulani don't come to the social media to showcase how much they have, how much riches they have, but they plan of how to take all of you, how to conquer Nigeria. They have been planning it for years, and they are implementing it gradually. They restructure Nigerian constitution, and they put Sharia law and jihad inside. And all of you are the ones that carry the constitution for them to go and put it on the table, while they decide what they write and approve and put inside. And you sit down there in the red and green chambers and shouting, one Nigeria, Nigeria unity, Nigeria one, but the Fulani terrorists are deciding your fate. Who gets sense? Fulani terrorists get sense past you, but you say they are smelling. But those people you say are smelling are using their own sense. But you that claim to go to school, you are the most foolish human being on earth. That is why your leader has been kidnapped and captured, you waited and allowed them to do whatever they have to do on him for over 5 years. And you see, go and sign paper for him to be hanged to death, to be imprisoned to life imprisonment. While the same Fulani terrorist governors and northerners are seated on the table to protect their own terrorists that are working for the Islamization of Nigeria. Are you not a big fool? Continue to be foolish. But I tell you, the causes that will follow you if you allow it to happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while you continue to shout one Nigeria, and you continue to go for Obi presidency again in 2027. Hey, the kind of disgrace, of courses that will follow you, your generations to generations to generations to generations. Even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will pray to God and beg God to forgive you. God would not remove that curse on you. So wake up before it becomes too late. Now, for those that their work and their mandate in the entire 2025 was to attack Nkerre, was to attack BRGIE, what everything that BRGIE does. I want to ask you, are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed of yourself? Are you not ashamed of yourself? That from November of 2024 to December of 2025, the only work that you were doing has been about Sonny, has been about Nkerre, has been about BRGIE. Sonny, your problems are Nkerre. Your problems are 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 BRGIE. Your problems are not how you can raise funds and channel the fund to BDF. Your problems are not how you can raise funds and channel the fund to even take care of some important bills for BRGI. Problems are not what you can bring to the table or which people have you connected to put to the recognition of Biafra. What you can do in the homeland to move Biafra forward. I want all of you to go and check your report card for 2025, starting from November 2024 to December 2025. Your only work has been how every day you open your program, you open your channel. You talk about Sonny, you talk about Nkerre, you talk about BRGI. You have no other thing to do throughout 2025. And now you have entered 2026. You cannot give a report card of, let's say, this is what I achieved in 2025. This is where for Biafra recognition or Biafra awareness or diplomatic or political or discussion on Biafra. You cannot give any account of any report in 2025. You cannot tell Biafrans, in 2025, we took the case of Simon Ekpa to the US Congress. We made the US lawmakers, we educated them because his case originated from Biafra. You cannot give any report or any evidence that in 2025, you had meetings with the US lawmakers and it was centered on Martin Amdekano or Martin Simon Ekpa, or the Biafra recognition of Biafra referendum, or Biafra defense or the homeland, or the slaughter or the Christian genocide or Christian persecution, or any religious persecution. You cannot give any report that this is what you did for Biafra in 2025. The only thing you have as a report is that every day your only broadcast is Sonny. Your only broadcast is Nkerre. Your only broadcast is BRGIE. Broadcast is Sonny is working to destroy Biafra. Sonny is working to destroy this. Nkerre is working to destroy this. Between the person that actually goes to Washington, D.C. to discuss Biafra and you, who is doing nothing, only to sit down on the media, you open your platform from the toilet, you showcase all manners of nonsense, you talk from morning till night. Between you and the other person, who is actually doing something? Who is actually doing something? I want to ask. Throughout 2025, this is what you can get from Ajare. Let me see if the camera from this side can flip so that Those that are watching can see from TikTok. Okay, TikTok people, you can see the screen. All right. This is the only thing that you can get from people like this throughout 2025. Throughout 2025, this is all they did. Nothing else to show. Is this how you people fought your own Biafra in 2025? What is your report card of 2025? What is your card of 2025? What is your report card of 2025? Because all you did in 2025 was you fight Elias, you fight Attorney Dabiri, you fight Sonny, you fight Nkerre, but Nkerre is giving you results. But you, what do? You only instigate fight and then you start fight. You use your media platforms from morning till night. It is only Nkerre. It is only Sonny. It is only Elias. That is your problem. From morning till night. Nothing better. From morning to night. From January to December. Today, you people should go and look at him today. He opened platform today. What was the topic today? Topic of his broadcast today is Sonny, is Nkerre, is Elias. You have entered 2026 and you cannot turn a new leaf. You did not offer anything to Biafra in 2025. In 2026, you started the same thing and you have nothing to offer. So the people that are listening to all of you, are they so dumb? Are they so dumb? Can they ask you people, are you not ashamed that throughout 2025, Sonny and Nkerre and Elias, BRGIE has been your only topic? And then you have not shown us anything that you have brought to the throughout 2025. But the Elias, the Nkerre, the BRGIE, the Attorney Dabiri, the Sonny that you talk about, they are the reason behind America waking up to see what is happening in Nigeria and coming to the aid of Christians. They are the reason why Nigeria is collecting sanctions today, because these are the demands that were made to the American government. Because of Nigeria kidnapping Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, collaborating with Finland to do what? To imprison Mazi Simon Ekpa. Our demands were numerous, and American government are attending to all of them. Please, can somebody ask this generational illiterate, what was your own scorecard in 2025? Because this is somebody that said that the American government that we are meeting, that the US lawmakers that we are meeting, that is going to use us to destroy Biafra. The US lawmakers are going to use Elias to destroy Biafra. The US lawmakers are going to use BRGIE to destroy Biafra. Those that are listening to this course person here, please go and this is the same person that told all of you that Simon Ekpa is a criminal. This is the same person that told all of you that Simon Ekpa is a fraudster. This is the same person that told all of you that Thunder is going to capture Simon, or that Simon is going to enter doom. This is the same person that told all of you. This is the same person that told you all that Simon Ekpa is a criminal, that Simon Ekpa is a fraudster, and that Simon Ekpa has been taking your money to eat and build house, and that Biafra is going to consume Simon Ekpa. This is the same person that told you guys. Today is the same person that came out and told you guys that American government is going to use me, use Nkerre, use Elias, use Moran Global Strategies, use Attorney Dabiri, use all BRGIA officials to destroy Biafra. Because he has found out he is nowhere near anything useful to Biafra. So throughout 2025, the only job that was given to them was to attack BRGI, every sources and resources of BRGI. That was the only duty that they gave to them. So in 2026, I can see that they are very shameless. They have started again. But somebody should ask them. Anywhere you see them doing the program, both this one, both Ogechukwu and the rest of them, go to the comment section and ask them, what did you people show or achieve for 2025? Are you not ashamed that throughout 2025, Oksoni and BRGI and Elias, Attorney Dabiri was your only broadcast and your only discussion on the media? While these same people are giving results and they have delivered several results in 2025, you did not deliver anything. Are you not ashamed that in 2026 you have started again and yet you have nothing to offer, nothing to show? Is your own work just being a nuisance and becoming very useless? That day break, you just come to the media. You look for whatever Sonny has posted. You look for whatever Elias has posted. You look for whatever has posted. You look for whatever BRGI has achieved. That is the topic of your program. So you don't have anything to offer. Yesterday or the day before, I had it is the post of Elias, BRGI office. It is the post of Elias that got mad, and that is the only topic that he had to use for his program because he has nothing to do. He has nothing to offer. So we have to be giving him topic. He has to be coming to pick topics from whatever BRGI has put on the table. Is that not too much foolishness? So all of you that are listening to these people, please ask them question. Ask them question. Ask them question. Now, let us go to report card of 2020 for BRGI. If you did not see it, come and listen to it. Come and listen to it. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Elias. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you. Good to see
In the
you.
light of the moment, let us give a brief recap of 2025 because a lot of people are waiting to see the miracles that will be happening in 2026, just like our Honorable Elias has said. And let's refresh your memory a bit. After the declaration, the ratification of the declaration in 2nd December 2024, BRGI has kept the momentum in the political, diplomatic, and international relations. BRGI has also kept on the momentum with the Defense Department of Biafran people in Biafra land under the command of General Igwe Butuza. In the middle of 2025, BRGI visited Finland embassy in US to protest against the detention of PM Simon Ekpa, while the Finland embassy officials, on seeing the arrival protest of BRGI, shut down the embassy indefinitely. And everyone said they are closed now in the embassy because they felt threatened by the voices of Biafrans that stormed their embassy. BRGI APM has continued diplomacy in Washington, D.C. Since January, in attendance of President Donald Trump's official inauguration, congressional invitation to the BRGIE. BRGIE in late June a first ever historic U.S. congressional testimony to the Congress, which is vicious to everyone on the U.S. Congress website, calling for sanctions on Nigeria and Finland because of kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, taking part in imprisonment of Mazi Monekpa, taking part and supervised pays Islamic jihadists to carry out Christian genocide for over 25 years now. Religious was a key word to the U.S. government. Nigeria has gotten the result of our work. BRGI also submitted a proposal to the U.S. government for political support, offering military bases to be able to eliminate the entire Islamic jihadist terrorists, which will in turn become imminent threat to the America tomorrow and to the entire world. All these documents are available on the U.S. Congress website and FARA at your own disposal. On the 18th September 2025 was the historic day where Biafrans were granted the first ever historic opportunity in the U.S. Congress for the first ever congressional briefing on Biafra, which lasted for over 1 hour 45 minutes in U.S. Capitol Hill. It was opportunity for a live congressional testimony against Nigeria, for Biafra, for our leaders in prison, for Biafra recognitions, for Biafra restoration, for the Christian genocide, religious persecution, and more stringent measures against Nigeria. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced to death and life imprisonment on November 20, 2025, and on same day, U.S. lawmakers, educated by the BRGI, APM, and lobbyists and attorney, apprehended Nigeria live in the worldwide U.S. congressional hearing that was ongoing. The hard working of BRGI speaks. First ever spoken about Biafra leaders and Biafra in the U.S. Congress floor. Our result and demands to U.S. government are coming out gradually. Nigeria sanctions, CPC designation, and now bombing on Nigerian terrorists inside Nigerian soil. First ever credibility damage to Nigeria internationally. BRGI has within 1 year done the following to Nigeria. In our caption, we say credibility damage, international pressure on their military formations and on Nigerian government, political and diplomatic isolations. BRGI has successfully weaponized U.S. foreign policy apparatus against Nigeria, and more are to come. We salute all Biafrans, and we thank you all for making it possible in 2025. In 2026, just like our lobbies have said, we will do more and achieve more, and Nigeria will be on their knees. Thank you very much. Honorable, to you, sir.
All right.
So we are in donations, support. Yeah.
Right.
Let me help you here. We are in donations, support. Please come and support the APN speech, our lobbies and legal representative. They've been here, they've been doing well. You've heard our report and you've seen all that is happening. More and more are coming in 2026. The sky will be our limit. And we can tell you what Nigeria have not seen for years, they will see it more in 2026. For many years, there has never been such credibility damage that foreign airstrikes had to come and hit terrorists that are domiciled in Nigeria, which the Nigerian government have protected themselves. The international community needed to be educated. That is what Michael Rubin said while we were in U.S. congressional briefing. He said government in Nigeria need to continue to engage the U.S. lawmakers and educate them the more about what they need to know about Nigeria, so that when it's time to strike and take decisive measures against them, they will know what exactly to do to them. So we appreciate all Biafrans that have been making that for this. Support the town hall, support our end of the year annual report, support APN speech, support Mazi Elia's speech as we move on so that we can wrap up. One, it's been a wonderful year with your good works and energy, consistency, resilience, and sacrifices. We don't know how to thank you all enough, but in one word, may the God of Biafra keep you forward.
He said,
That was the BRGIE annual report of 2025. I'm not here to analyze it today, but I just played it so that if you have not listened to it, you can go and take your time and listen to it. You can see that bit by bit, every point, there is evidence on the screen. Every point, there is evidence on the screen. Every point, there is evidence on the screen. Yeah. So it is not hearsay. It is not you said or I heard. It is evidence-based. All these questions you see on the screen, evidences, are there in the media space. The document and the deals and every proposal and every testimony on the US congressional website, they are there. You can go and check, you verify them. Now, this is what BRGIE, Nkerre, Elias, and Attorney Dabiri, and the Sonny that you call names, and all the wonderful Biafrans that are donating their hard-earned money to support what we are doing have achieved in 2025. Now, for those of you that your work has been only to open your programs, to castigate and destroy the names of these wonderful people doing all these things in BRGI, where is your shame? Where is your face? Has dog eaten all the smelling thing on your face that you don't have shame again? You even have the boldness to be open out, to be talking while you are not even supposed to continue to talk again. Because it is only fools that will listen to you people from the beginning of 25 to 2026 January. Nothing to show, no report card, no achievement, and nothing soever to explain and say, this is what you have achieved from this time to this time. This is what you have put on the table from this time to this time. This is how far you have moved. This is the progress you have made. What have you people done? Is it the only work people have done in 2025 is to attack BRGIA, block the government website, criminalize Biafra Defense Forces, destroy the Biafra ID card database, criminalize the IOU loan? You call people, you tell them that it is now a scam because you are not part of it again. You work so hard to destroy the effort and the reputability of PRGI, BDF, and the work of the lobbies. But yet, the lobbies that you work so hard to destroy them, the APM you work so hard to destroy, the BRGI you work so hard to destroy, template and the legacy of BRGI you work so hard to destroy throughout 2025, they are giving results. And you don't have results to give. But your own work is only to castigate, destroy, castigate, destroy. Some of you will even be on programs. You'll be doing program from morning to night, telling people that they should not come and donate money to support Biafra in BRGI. They should not come and support this. But this lobbyist is not working for himself. The attorney is not working for himself. He's working for your own Biafra. This is not a Biafran. This is a foreigner who is contracted to work for your own Biafra. And all of you will claim you love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The same lobbies, the same attorney, the same BRGIE, the same APM that is meeting American government to submit petitions against Finland, against Nigeria, to the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. And the evidence are there. You have not submitted any document. You have not had any discussion with the American lawmakers in favor of Mazi Simon Ekpa or Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the APM is doing it. Even as all of you have gone to meet Simon, you destroy the name of Sonny, you destroy the name of Nkerre, you destroy the name of Attorney Dabiri, you destroy the name of Elias, you destroy the name of all the BRGI officials. Nkerre is still working for the release of Simon Ekpa, meeting US lawmakers every day, talking to them to sanction Nigeria and Finland the more, so that they will release Mazi Simon Ekpa. Nkerre does not go to have meeting with US lawmakers for his own pocket. No, he do not discuss his business or his progress. He's going there to discuss the release of Mazi Simon Ekpa and the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He's going there to discuss more sanctions on Finland and Nigeria. Nkerre, he's meeting the lawmakers to sanction Nigeria and Finland, to pressure them because of Mazi Simon Ekpa and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But all of you are going to go and meet the Mazi Simon Ekpa in prison and tell him that Sonny Anoke is working to kill him. Anyway, we don't need to bother ourselves with you people, because you people are idiots. You can bring every message from Finland prison. You say Simon Ekpa say you should come and tell Sonny. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say you should come and tell Sonny. You can bring all the message in this world. I know how to respond to all of you, because it is not a man in chains that should be working to release himself. It is not a man in chain that should be working to release the people that are already free. It is those that are free that should be working to release the man that is in chains. It is not the man in chain that should be giving order from prison to free you that is walking freely in the street. It is you that is walking freely in the street that needs to think of what to do. The lawmakers to engage, the leaders of the world to engage, the kind of political, diplomatic, and international engagement and discussions you need to do on the table to interfere on the release of the men and women that are in prison. It is not the other way around. It is our duty. It is our duty to engage everybody that we have to engage. It is our duty to engage international communities. It is our duty to engage the lawmakers of America and anywhere that we can, for them to place more sanctions, more stringent measures, more high tariffs on Nigeria and Finland to pressure them on how to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa. And above all, our Biafra recognition. And I want all of you to remember something. The reason why your two leaders is for one reason. One, for all of you to now stock your guns. You will now redirect all your energy to focus solely and put it as a priority. You will abandon every other thing. You will be distracted. And then they say your top priority is only to release your leaders. No. We understand the game. That time, what we do is that we use one stone to kill many birds. Our own as BRGIE, our top priority is not only on the release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, because we understand the reason why they were in prison. They were in prison so that we will go into that resolve of abandoning the going forward of Biafra, of abandoning BDF, of abandoning our political and diplomatic engagement to move forward so that we will only focus on release Simon Ekpa alone, release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. And when they ask you, what is your way forward? You will say, oh, when you release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and Mazi Simon Ekpa, they will come and continue. So if they are in prison for the next 10 years, all of you will sit down and wait for them. That is of an idiot. So for those of you that are in that school of that idiosyncrasy, go and get a cup of palm wine, drink, and then ask Chukwu Okike Abiyama to deliver you because you are under a curse. Your brain is not working. You need deliverance, and it is rapid deliverance. The BRGIA of today, we don't take orders or instructions or act on the ordinances of our leaders in prison. We are the one to decide how to engage whoever we have to engage, whatever we have to do outside here to make their release. It is what we do here. It is how we engage the lawmakers in America and everywhere. Let me say something. Where America lives and what they say, others follow because they are the world power. That is why some of you see that our legs are so fixated in Washington, D.C. When Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Mazi Simon Ekpa was in prison, many of you wrote me messages. Emma and Choma and all these their groups, they say we should abandon Washington, D.C., America, that we should go to Russia. These are people that claim to have had something in their brains. Then I understood that they are all null. There is one person that sent me a message this night and said he thought I was a human being. That person said he thought I was a human being, but now he sees that I am a monster, that I am a notorious criminal. And then he said, Tufiakwa. I say, yes, you can call me all manners of names, but I am not someone that see tempest and then start running anyhow. We have seen worse of those things, whittling the barrel of guns. Some of you are just babies. So we leave it there. You need to use your brain to reason and think. You don't go by emotions. You don't go by IESA. Use your brain to think and know what to do. So all of you that were telling me and tracking my APM, I don't know, all of them, they say they want. One of the reasons why you see that they don't agree with us is because they say they want to go to Russia. We say, okay, go to your Russia and leave us alone. They say they don't believe in America. These are people that follow established BRGIE. They follow inaugurate the office, the headquarters of BRGIE in Washington, D.C. But when Mazi Simon Ekpa was now in prison, they opened their mouth and said they don't believe in America. But yet, they are living in America. Chioma is living in America. All of them are living in America. They said they don't even need us to be using our lobbies again. Stop paying lobbies and stop using lobbies, that they can get their voice to the lawmakers without lobbies. They don't need lobbies. I am asking them, what have they achieved without lobbies throughout 2025? What have they achieved without lobbies? What have they been able to show and put on the table without lobbies in the entire 2025? It is a very big shame. Listen very well, oh. This time, when you want to get a message, you get it well. We are not taking orders, and guidance on any decision that we are making going forward from our leaders in prison. We don't want to indict them. We don't want to put them in more problems. What we do now, we take our responsibilities. As I am here now, what we do now, hold me for it. Don't go and hold my leaders and compile or compound his case with what I am doing. Because you heard me make an announcement and say, Simon Ekpa say we should do like this. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu say we should. No. Use the one that I am doing for my own. If you carry me go prison, fine. But don't use what I am saying to go and with what Mazi Simon is already suffering in prison. Because I came and said he is the one that said I should do like this. No. Or what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is already passing through because I came and said he's the one that told me to do this. No. Take me with my own word. We have brain. Our brains are not dead. Our cells in our brains are not dead. It's only fools. It's only idiots that their brains will not be working and they are walking freely in the street. They are going to work every day. They make salaries. Then they prefer that it is a man that is in prison that will be the one to lead them from prison, that will reason for them. A man who does not have freedom, a man who is looking the four walls of the prison, is not the one that should be giving them instructions. Take the message very well, though. We are not taking orders or instruction from Finland prison or Nigerian prison. 2026, we have to move with speed, and we are calling on everybody. Our arms are wide open. Keep your ego and pride aside. Forget whatever error you have committed. Forget whichever way that you were bamboozled or you were insulted. Forget whichever way that I have insulted you. Forget whichever way or whatever error that you committed, whether knowingly or unknowingly. If you were suspended from Biafra government, and you know you are a Biafra and you want to come back and support your Biafra now, come back and support your Biafra. Listen very well, oh. Come back and support your Biafra. Don't come back to support Sonny. Don't come back to support Nkerre. Don't come back to support Simon. Don't come back to support Nnamdi Kanu. Come back and support your Biafra with your Gemma, your sweat, and everything that you have. When you put Biafra first, you will see that there is nobody or anything that can stop you from supporting your Biafra, even if Sonny gets angry with you or you get angry with Sonny, or you are suspended from BRGI tomorrow because of misconduct. If you put Biafra first, that suspension will just be like flour. You will count it nonsense. But what will be important in your ear will be Biafra, because you put Biafra first. Don't put the position that you will be given to act in serving Biafra now. Put Biafra first of how much attribute and bring to the table. Forget any way or anyhow that you have been wrong. Oh. I am pleading all of you now, because this window will be closed later. All the groups, and as a group, Avid group, Ambassador group, Rising Sun group, whatever group you call yourself, the Calabari people, the Nkerre people, everything, any name you know you are calling yourself or any nickname, keep your ego and your ethnocentrism or ethnocentric character or habit. Keep it somewhere. Come down from your high horse. Come and support your Biafra. It is not Sonny Biafra. It is not Nnamdi Kanu Biafra. It is not Simon Biafra. It is not Nkerre Biafra. It is your Biafra. It is not Butuzo Biafra. It is your Biafra. If Butuzo and their men decided to leave Biafra land, the battlefield today, and open that gate where terrorists are supposed to come in, where they are stopping them, they will come and slaughter all of you. All of you that are busy showcasing your big, big cars and houses, riches and money in the bank. Fulani terrorists will slaughter all of you. So need Butuzo and the volunteer army. But Butuzo and the volunteer army don't need you. But you need them. So come and give them the support now while it lasts. And some of you may be wondering, oh, why did Sonny say we are not going to take orders from our... Let me just refresh your memory. For those that are not aware, let me just refresh your memory. Because you may be angry with me. Oh!
The reason of order.
Don't be angry with me, oh, so that you know why we say we are not taking order from our leaders in prison. But let me just refresh your memory with this.
Order. No order from DSS dungeon. The reason for us not taking order anymore from the DSS dungeon is to...
Same way you listened to from the beginning. We are not taking orders from DSS dungeon, from Nigerian prison. We are not taking order from Finland prison. The reason for that is to protect those our leaders, to protect Mazinam Nkerre from prison, to protect Mazinam from prison. So any order that's coming out from prison now, from Finland and from Nigeria, from these leaders, we are not taking that order because it is for their own good. They can't be in prison and be leading people that are here and be giving orders. Because if we use what they are saying to do anything to implicate them, and they will not come out again forever, they will be dead and gone inside prison, because everything we will do will implicate them. So we are not taking orders from them in prison.
We've got our leader. We want our leader to be safe. We want to exonerate our leader from anything that Biafrans will be doing for his own best interest. So
anything that we shall be doing going forward in 2025, 2026, 2027, until Biafra comes, as far as our leaders are in prison, we will not tag their name. We will not put that they are the one giving the order, or they said this, or they directed this. It is for their own good. It is to keep them away, because if we put their names, it will be used against them. So for all of you that are using our leader's name, Simon Ekpa name, Mazinam Kanu name, and then you say he is giving order, he is telling you to come and do this, telling you to come and do this, desist from it. And all of you that are trying to follow that a message that and the rest of them are sending to you, you are digging the graves of our leaders that are in prison. Stop it, because you're going to implicate them the more. Somebody cannot be in prison and be the one giving you orders here.
any actions that Biafra people will be taking in Biafra land, you don't attach Mazinam Kanu to it.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking, BRGIO, Biafra Defense Forces, or Biafrans in the homeland, or any Biafran taking for Biafran quest, don't attach Mazi Simon Ekpa name to it, or Mazinam Kanu. Don't tag their name to implicate them.
Any action that Biafrans will be taking in Biafra land for the freedom of Biafra, the freedom of Mazinam Kanu, and freedom of all prisoners of conscience, you don't bring Mazinam Kanu to it.
I believe that is clear enough for those that did not understand. And one question to everybody. When we went to US Congress to have a congressional briefing and testimony? Was it our leaders that are in prison that instructed us to go there? Were they the one that gave us the idea? When we went there to preach sanctions on Nigeria, when we went there to preach sanctions on Europe, when we went there to preach sanctions on the Nigerian officials, to preach the Christian genocide and the religious persecution, when we went there to preach Biafra independence and Biafra recognition, when we submitted a deal to the US government for political support, did our leaders in prison tell us to do that in their favor? Did they know that we are working for their own favor to release them? So you see, it is only a dead brain that will wait for the leader that is in chains to now be the one to think of what to tell you to come and do, so that you can now come and get him or her out of prison. It is only dead brains that go by such. I salute all Biafrans. And before we bring this program down, we're supposed to have had an open line for people to call in, but time is not going to permit because of my very location and time now. So I'm going to play this last video, and then I leave it for thought. It'll be a food for thought. On the screen, you see a video, and then you see LAND.WE, you see Ogechukwu, you see the generational illiterate. Bam, bam, bam. And then it is BGC. The group of Emma now accuses of LAND.WE of chopping money. They say, how can you say it is only 350,000 naira or 350,000 AJ that was raised in your fundraiser? That she told them that it's 350,000 AJ that was raised in their fundraiser. That they should stop sending such money to Biafrans in the homeland. And that they send this 350,000 AJ to Biafrans in the homeland. Biafrans in the homeland rejected the money. They returned it back to her. They returned it back to Emma, returned it back to them, and said they should take their cost money. That is not the money they use to stop the Boko Haram terrorists from kidnapping over 300 people or killing or turning Biafra land into the killing field. That is not the kind of money you can use to feed while there is rain and sun in the bushes, sacrificing your life for Biafra to be. So they say, Mama Onowu, you must come and do what? They say you must come and do account. But listen to the video first.
So, but we think I with this finance team, Honorable Dr. Ruben Nadi, now I don't know who, now Ghana manage, I will signatories here. So now, every na unu na eweta, I Ghana afia, ogadi well accounted for. So, bikonu, rotanu, if I need, una ekwena kwa onye abuna unu, biko, ife melie buna, rotakwanu. Na obi pelu osu, ekwensu pelu osu, and also obu na ya account of ego ofuma imana country and ya will come against us. So, but we think I with this finance.
Now, please, when you people are looking for her, she said she and Ruben Nadi, they are in the accounts team, they are the account ministers or finance ministers. Please, don't only drag LAND.WE Drag Ruby Nadi also. Let the two of them come and give people the account. The nonsense video that they did when they started the attack in June or July or thereabout. And they were writing all sorts of nonsense. They do this, they do that. We just look at them, they laugh. Throughout 2025, what result have they shown? Now they say, I don't know who you chop 350K. 350K that only one person would donate. Is this the entire money you people raise in your nonsense fundraising? So all of you gather there and then you raise 350K in a jail. 350K. 350K. So that means all of you in America cannot raise any money. And yet, you'll be making noise everywhere. You come and be insulting BRGI, insult all the ministers of BRGI, starting from the APM to the last person that you know. You call them all manners of names. You say we were chopping money. Now, you don't enter on a court. Make una come defend yourself. So, Biafran people, where you see the video, please help them to post the video. Let them go and explain and give accounts of their BGC and their CRC of how they raise only 350,000 in their fundraising. No, 350 a gem 350,000 a Nigerian Zoom money. Hi, hello, Mero. So 2026 is a year that we are calling everybody to bring their ego down. You have disgraced yourself in 2025 for nothing, and you have nothing to show for it. So in 2026, please bring yourselves down. Stop disgracing yourselves. Bring yourselves down. Stop disgracing yourselves and come to where you know things are happening. You have seen the report card of BRGI in 2025. It is so splendid. Tell anything that you have done and shown for in 2025? Nothing. So why will you continue to deceive yourself and disgrace yourself, coming to the media and making noise and showcasing yourself when you have nothing to show? But BRGI have all the results. So please, if you have not of BRGI, come for it. I salute all of you. And see you all tomorrow in grand style. From here.
Season greetings from Biafra Republic Government in Exile Headquarters in Baltimore, USA. From the office of the Acting Prime Minister, myself, Honorable, fellow citizens of Biafra and countrymen, lovers of freedom, I bring you warm greeting of love, joy, peace, and happiness. This has served as the main reason for the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, the Son of God, to humanity. But today, Islamic jihadist terrorists has come with a different mandate to eliminate everyone that doesn't incline to their belief of Sharia and jihad. Be security conscious, because the Islamic jihadist terrorists are everywhere in Nigeria. But the protection of our babies, children, women, and men are in your hand to secure us Biafrans by doing what is right and fund your freedom. Without you, all our heroes, who would have too many bombing by the Islamic jihadist terrorists in Biafra. Our children will have been kidnapped, like over 300 babies were kidnapped in Niger State of Nigeria. We must make liberation of Biafra land our top priority. We must weed out all Islamic jihadists like America is doing today, so that our babies safe in their schools in Biafra land. We cannot run to abandon our ancestral land to the foreign Islamic jihadist terrorists. Biafra must be fully restored with all our hands on deck, and let's make it a collective effort. And to those accountability group, Tofema, and Honorable Fulani, Honorable so hard in the entire 2025 to destroy our finances for the Biafran because of their selfish interest, blocking the website, discouraging and deceiving Biafrans. You have been defeated, and Biafran Republic government in Gaza will continue to win in all front line. Reminds all of you folks that 2026 will be a year of holding all accountable for all that done to Biafra. We call we are all freedom fighters. We are fighting to free the Biafran people and to also be part of this global community and to counter fight terrorism with the leader of the free world, currently United States of America, and other allies that love freedom and countries that love live and let live. Let us all celebrate wisely and also remember the reason why we are celebrating the greatest freedom fighter, our Lord Jesus Christ. We are all freedom fighters. We emulate him. We are fighting for the freedom of Biafran people. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. God bless United States of Biafra. God bless United States of America. God bless the entire humanity, and let peace reign. Let freedom prevail. Thank you. Ndewo.
Welcome back to Arise Prime Time, where we offer perspectives on the news and talking points of the day. I'm Charles Anyegolu. Now, anticipation in the world of Nigerian opposition politics is at fever pitch, but so is uncertainty following the announcement by the former Vice President and ADC presidential aspirant Atiku Abubakar that he will not step aside for any other candidate. Just weeks ago, social media was churning with gossip and hearsay, but now this announcement has scorched rumors that Mr. Abubakar might sacrifice his long-held but unrealized presidential ambition. For some in the camp of former Governor Obi, who is the other notable figure vying for the ADC presidential ticket, the mood has darkened as it's become clear that Atiku fully intends to place himself in pole position. So, as both sides plot their next move, with Peter Obi and Rabiu Kwankwaso reportedly, allegedly exploring a joint ticket to challenge Atiku for the ADC presidential nomination, could these latest developments mark an inflection point, or perhaps even the unraveling of the ADC's chances of victory in 2027, or could it strengthen the party's position? With more of this, I'm joined now from Kaduna by Ibrahim Abdul Karim, Director General of Big Tent Nigeria and Chairman of the Quad Steering Committee, which coordinates support groups for Peter Obi, including the Obedient Movement, the Big Tent Coalition for the Protection of Democracy, and the Coalition for Peter Obi. Mr. Abdul Karim, thank you very much indeed for joining us, and Happy New Year to you. We haven't spoken this year. I mean, we spoke this afternoon. Now, let me ask you this.
Good evening, Mr. Charles.
Yeah, good evening to you. How do you respond to...
Thank you for having me. Yeah.
Sure, you're most welcome. How do you respond to Atiku Abubakar's assertion that he's not stepping aside for any other candidate?
Thank you, Mr. Charles. I think Mr. Peter Obi, everybody that knows him, he went around. He didn't come out and just join ADC. He was part of the ADC from first day, and he made it very clear to everybody that wants to hear him from Nigeria. He said, I will be part of this coalition if this coalition is not just for us to grab power and give it to somebody, but if it is for us to come together and create a system that will work for Nigerians, because Nigeria has been longing for a good and genuine leadership, a purposeful leadership, not just picketing of who become what, who would my long-term ambition, a melocon, all these things. No, that's not what we need. What he said is that I'm going to be part of this, and he's been part of it. And he has
kill me, kill me. Tell the Igbo man did not jump. said a defendant did not jump bail. Defendant did not jump bail. Animal witnesses in court to testify in Abuja. Oh, your own God rule my Lord.
So thank you so much, Biafrans. Let us continue to support our freedom, continue to support our acting Prime Minister, continue to support Biafran cause. At the end, we are going to rejoice and we are going to celebrate in Biafra. Those who are attacking Ogechukwu, they are doing so at their own peril. So thank you so much. Greetings, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Greetings, our Prime Minister. Greetings to the Biafran Defense Forces. Greetings to our APM. And greetings to our lobbyists and attorney for doing the needful. Ndewonu mu Chineke. And goodbye from here.
He did not jump.